Imagine spending over $1,000 on a paperclip, or dropping $1 million just to wipe your butt with gold. Sounds crazy, right? Welcome to the world of luxury so extreme it crosses into uselessness. Today we're counting down the 8 most ridiculously expensive things that serve almost zero purpose. These are items made not for function, but for flex. From diamond-covered tea bags to solid platinum toys, we're talking stuff that costs more than cars, but is basically just decoration. Some were made as publicity stunts, others as collector's items, and a few, honestly, no one really knows why they exist, but they all share one thing: they're crazy expensive and mostly pointless. Let's get into it, starting with number 8, a shopping bag that looks like trash, but costs more than your rent. Number 8, Balenciaga shopping bag, $1,130. Meet the Balenciaga shopping bag, priced at $1,130. No, it's not gold-plated or diamond-encrusted. It's literally a leather version of those plain paper shopping bags you get for free at the mall. Crafted from calfskin with Napa leather handles, it's designed to look disposable, except it's anything but. Released in 2017 as part of Balenciaga's anti-fashion collection, it became a must-have for hypebeasts and luxury lovers. The irony? It's pretending to be cheap while being outrageously expensive. You're paying over $1,000 for something that looks like it came from a grocery store. Sure, it's designer. Sure, it's limited edition. But at the end of the day, it's still a glorified paper bag. Would you pay $1,130 for something you're scared to get wet? Number 7, Prada paperclip, $185. Next up, a paperclip that could buy you dinner at a fancy restaurant. The Prada paperclip, aka the world's most luxurious way to hold 2 sheets of paper together. Made of sterling silver and shaped exactly like a regular paperclip, it was sold as a money clip. But let's be real, this thing went viral because it's a $185 piece of metal that looks like it came from your office supply drawer. Released in 2017, it sparked endless memes and mockery. People joked it could hold your hopes, dreams, and entire life together, but only if you could afford it. It doesn't do anything special, it doesn't have a tracking chip or fold your bills. It just exists to say, I spent $185 on this clip. Why? Because I can. Number 6, Hello Kitty platinum figurine, $163,000. Meet Hello Kitty like you've never seen her before. This tiny figurine, just 3.8 centimeters by 5.6 centimeters, costs a staggering $163,000. Why? Because it's made entirely of platinum and covered in diamonds, rubies, sapphires, amethysts, and topazes. It's not a toy, not a paperweight, not even a limited edition collectible that does anything. It just sits there, looking shiny. Created by Sanrio Japan, this miniature cat statue turns childhood nostalgia into high-end luxury. It was made for ultra-rich Hello Kitty superfans who wanted a piece of the brand that screams, I have too much money. You can't wear it. You can't play with it. You probably wouldn't even touch it without gloves. It's basically the jewelry version of a shelf decoration. Would you pay over $160,000 for something smaller than your phone? Most people wouldn't, but for someone, this sparkling kitten was worth every penny. Number 5, Platinum Gundam Toy, $41,468. What happens when you mix anime with absurd wealth? You get the Platinum Gundam Toy, a 13 centimeter tall figurine that costs $41,468. This isn't your average toy store Gundam. Made by Japanese jeweler Ginza Tanaka and Bandai, this miniature robot is crafted entirely from 1,400 grams of pure platinum. It's shiny, it's heavy, and it's so valuable you'd never let your kid near it, which begs the question, why call it a toy at all? Fans of Gundam, the massive sci-fi anime franchise, were blown away by the detail and materials. But here's the thing, it doesn't move, it doesn't light up, it definitely doesn't transform into a fighter jet. This is the kind of collectible you lock in a glass case and never touch. A toy so fancy, it forgot it was supposed to be fun. So yeah, it looks cool, but $41,000 for something you can't play with, that's next level useless luxury. Number 4, diamond encrusted tea bag, $15,250. What's the most expensive tea you've ever had? Maybe $5, 10 if you're feeling fancy. Try $15,250. That's what one diamond studded tea bag cost when Boodle's Jewelers in the UK created it. Yes, it's a real tea bag, and yes, it's covered in 280 diamonds. It was made to celebrate PG Tips' 75th anniversary, and while proceeds went to charity, that doesn't make it any less ridiculous. You steep it once, it makes 1 cup, and then you're left with wet diamonds and a soggy reminder that rich people live differently. It's shiny, it's sparkly, and it turns your morning routine into a red carpet event. But does it taste better than regular tea? Absolutely not. You could buy thousands of regular tea bags or just sip your overpriced brew like a royal. Just don't forget to Instagram it before you throw it away. Number 3. Gold toilet paper roll, $1,300,000. Wiping in style. That's exactly what Toilet Paper Man, an Australian company, had in mind when they created a 24-karat gold toilet paper roll worth $1,300,000. Each sheet is made from real, thin gold, safe to use, allegedly, and is delivered with a bottle of champagne. Because, of course, nothing says class like sipping bubbly while gilding your behind. To be fair, it was mostly a publicity stunt, but the product was real. You could actually buy it, and someone reportedly did. Let that sink in. Over $1 million to flush down the toilet. Literally. It doesn't clean better, it doesn't last longer, but it does make one heck of a flex if you've got guests. Please use the golden toilet paper, just dab gently. It's the perfect blend of unnecessary and unforgettable, because nothing screams rich and ridiculous like turning toilet time into a luxury experience. Number 2. iPhone 5 Black Diamond Edition, $15,300,000. Phones can be pricey, but nothing like this. Meet the iPhone 5 Black Diamond Edition, created by luxury designer Stuart Hughes, valued at $15,300,000. What makes it so pricey? The entire chassis is solid gold, with 600 white diamonds lining the edge, and a 26-karat black diamond as the home button. Even the Apple logo on the back is made of 53 diamonds. It took 9 weeks to handcraft, and it wasn't just a one-off flex, it was made for a Chinese billionaire who wanted something truly unique. It still runs like a regular iPhone 5, same camera, same apps, same features, just with a few $1 million of bling glued on. The wildest part, the iPhone 5 is now completely outdated. You could barely run a modern app on it, but hey, at least it's shiny. This is peak useless luxury, a phone that can't keep up, but still makes headlines because it sparkles like a treasure chest. Number 1. Magnetic floating bed, $1,600,000. Taking the top spot is a bed that floats. Yup, you heard that right. Meet the magnetic floating bed designed by Dutch architect Jan-Jaap Ruysenaars, priced at $1,600,000. It uses powerful industrial magnets to hover about 16 inches off the ground and is tethered with wires to prevent drifting away. Seriously, it looks futuristic, sleek, and totally out of place in any actual bedroom. Can you sleep on it? Technically, yes, but would you want to? That's debatable. It doesn't exactly scream comfort. It looks more like an art installation than a place to crash after a long day. And for $1,600,000, you could buy a mansion, a private jet, or a floating rectangle that needs anchors. It's bold, it's brilliant, and it's utterly impractical, which is why it takes the crown as the most useless expensive thing ever made. Because when you've got more money than gravity can handle, why not sleep on air? There you have it, the 8 most useless expensive things ever made. From paper clips and platinum toys to gold toilet rolls and floating beds. These items prove one thing: just because you can buy it doesn't mean you should. But hey, we're not here to judge too much. Some were built as jokes, others as art, and a few as actual products meant to sell. Whether it's marketing genius or madness, one thing's clear: they got us talking. Which one made your jaw drop the most? Would you buy any of these if money wasn't a problem? Drop your answers in the comments. We want to hear your wild side, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more insane countdowns like this one. Until next time, stay curious, stay smart, and maybe skip the paperclip.